Makeup can be something that enhances our appearance and features, but if you apply it in the wrong way, you could really be making yourself look older, and nobody wants that.
No, and I've learned the hard way. So to help us avoid the 3 biggest makeup mistakes that I've already made is our makeup expert and celebrity makeup artist, Jeray D. Banks. So Jeray, let's start with something that I learned from you back when I was on Daily Blast Live. That was my blush application. Tell them what a lot of people do wrong and what they should be doing.
Yes, friend, you got it. So this happens all the time, unfortunately. Our grandmothers, our aunties, our mothers, our cousins, everyone tells us to smile big and apply your blush right at the apples of your cheeks, right? That was great to start. But we've grown up, we've elevated. So thank you, grandmama, mama, auntie, all y'all. We appreciate what you did. But now we have a new way. So instead, we want to apply a blush from the back of the cheekbone forward, okay? Now, when we go to the front, it can sometimes push our face together too much. And then we actually don't get this lifted look that we're all wanting. So instead, I'll show you really quick.
Okay.
Sam, you know, but Alex, I'm excited to show you too, friend. Okay. You look like you slay your blush,
yes,
though.
She does.
I'm like,
I love blush.
I'm here for
I
it.
put blush everywhere on my cheeks, over here. I love blush.
Yes, and which is a
pile
good
it on.
thing. And that's not a bad thing. We just gotta make sure we're doing it in a technique that's great. So instead, instead of going from the front here, we're gonna start at the back of the cheekbone. We're gently going to tap our blush forward. And notice how I'm caressing towards the front of the apple of her cheek there. So you can gently go back in those small little circular movements. And then if it makes you feel better for some insurance, you can then sweep back as well more time. Notice, if we would have gone right in the front of the blush or right in front of the cheek, and I'm actually gonna turn you, I'll show you guys. If we go right here in the front of the cheeks, it doesn't really leave much for the imagination. It just kind of gives just a flush of color. When instead, it's 2024, friends. We have 4K, we have HD everywhere. We gotta make sure that we're looking great from all angles. So instead, we're gonna blend that blush from the back to the front. Notice how that instantly just kind of lifted her look up a little bit more and made sure that she had more of that neutral, soft approach there.
It looks gorgeous. You weren't wearing enough blush.
That's what it was, right?
I was waiting on Jeray.
Okay,
exactly.
right.
We had this planned.
It brightened your face
and
instantly.
created that extra elevation. And if you're afraid of contouring, that's a great way to just stop at that point instead of doing all of the mucky contour and the deep shading. Leave that for the pros, okay? You just do that little bit of blush from the back to the front, okay?
It looks great.
All right, thank
What
you
about
so
eyes?
much.
That's such an important one.
Eyes is huge. Now,
Tell them what I was doing.
yes. So a lot of the girls, and Sam was a part of this as well, a lot of the girls love to overload on the mascara on the bottom, okay? What I mean by that is that we're treating the top just like the bottom. And we don't treat our face like we treat our body, right? It's kind of similar to our eyes. They need a little bit of a different care. So normally, most people would just go to town and they'll just kind of go right in there and we'll go back and forth and then kind of extend down, right? That's a little bit too much. Instead, we're going to, I'll have you look straight up for me, Sam. Go towards the base of your lashes and gently wiggle forward, okay? That is plenty to ensure that you have a little bit of emphasis on the eye without creating this big,
You said I was dragging my face down.
yeah, I hate.
You don't want it to drag
Sam,
down.
don't tell them you're making me sound like I'm a mean person, you know? But
you're right.
it's true
Get
though.
it together.
It's so true. You can really pull your face down by overextending the mascara too far down. Another trick is sometimes, and Sam still sticks with the black liner. I ain't mad at you, girl.
I love my liner.
Sometimes it's nice to diffuse with a brown liner on the bottom to make sure that you have a softer finish. So I'll show you guys on the other side here too. Look straight up for me. Perfect. We're just gently going to go back and forth and just do a little wiggle. And you can kind of go right into the middle of the eye and continue on that wiggle. And it just gently gives a little effect to the eye without overdressing the eye at the same time.
We love you. We're out of time, but just quickly, the last tip was the
glossy lip. Yes,
Gloss.
glossy lips, friend. Don't do too much of that matte lipstick. It'll sunken in your lips sometimes. Instead,
well, you got
do a
plump
gloss.
lips, girl.
Yes,
You're good.
and you have nice, beautiful, juicy lips. But
Thank you.
we don't want to do too much on the matte lip. We want to make sure we get a little gloss on there still.
Plump.
Exactly. And this one from Tarte is phenomenal. Instantly. Oh, look, there you go,
one of
girl.
those.
Yes.
I do. Yes. Jeray, we always learn so much from you, and you got to keep coming, giving us the tips, because I know it extends more than what you just said.
You're
so
right.
We'll check it. He's like, absolutely. He's got more for us next Monday, right? Or the Monday after next. Jeray on Instagram, Jeray for the Slay, or his website, jerayfortheslay.com for more with our makeup guru.